Jim Hubach for Illini R&R, Rants and Raves. Well, frustration is the word for tonight. It's really become hard to be an Illini fan and watch these games lately. Illinois going down in overtime to Ohio State, 68-63 in a heartbreaker. The Orange Crush were on hand tonight in full force and probably their best showing of the season. They were fired up, but it wasn't enough to get the Illini a victory, I'm afraid. Illinois did come out strong at the beginning of the game. They were on fire and a lot of intensity, which was good, and they built an 8-0 lead and then were up by as much as 11 points in the first half. But then all of a sudden, they went cold, and I mean they went ice cold, and that's been a problem all year. Ohio State managed to finally grab the lead then at half, 29-24, and Illinois was struggling again on the boards, especially the offensive boards. Only had one rebound offensively in the first half. Second half, well, it was tough too, not much different. Illinois struggled. They were behind most of the second half, but they did manage to fight and claw their way back into the game. And with about 40 seconds left in regulation, Jalen Coleman-Lands hits a huge three-point shot to tie it, and there was still hope. And they played good defense on Ohio State, stopped them from scoring, and Illinois had the ball left with about 20 seconds and a chance to win the game in regulation. Malcolm Hill brought the ball down the court and held on to it. He thought he had probably about 40 seconds the way he was holding it. Let the clock run down and threw up a bad shot, I'm afraid, with only about 3 seconds left, and it got blocked. And that was really frustrating to watch that because the offense was not set up. It appeared like they didn't know what they were doing, and I fault Coach Gross for that. He should have probably called a timeout there to set up a play, but he didn't do it, and Illinois lost their chance to win it in regulation. So the game was tied 58 up. We go into overtime. They fought and battled back and forth. Keep in mind, Ohio State did not play very well tonight either. They had a rough game. And while I'm thinking about it, the refs had a really bad game tonight too. A lot of missed calls and bad calls, but I don't have time to get into that. So at the end of regulation, in the overtime, Ohio State does pull it out. Finally, 68-63, the final. Nunn was the leading scorer tonight with 24 points. Malcolm Hill struggled. He only had 12. And Tate, you have to give him credit. He did a good job defensively, shutting down Hill. Jalen Coleman-Lands with 11 points. None bigger than that three-point shot to tie it towards the end of regulation. On the rebounding end of it, again, Illinois struggled, like I said. Got out-rebounded 51-34. Not good at all. So our next home game will be this Sunday against Wisconsin, and that's a night game. So we'll see if Illinois can turn things around. Have an orange and blue evening, and we will catch you next time.